So Yogit starts with e3. Why e3? Why not 2 steps? You always do this in your games. Is there a reason for that? The sender is very important, no? So you have to put more pieces in the sender. You're afraid of something coming and checkmating you on f2. Is that why you're playing e3? Is there a reason? You just like e3. You like e3 more than e4.
E3.
Okay. Then it's a bad move. Controlling the sender is very important. So first move itself, if you play e3, then you're giving away the advantage to the opponent. So e3, g6, and now queen comes out. What is Yogit doing? Oh my god, Yogit. The queen is supposed to wake up at 9 o'clock. It's out at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, these guys have to wake up, the knights. At 5 o'clock, these bishops have to wake up. Then at 6 o'clock, you have to castle, put the king to bed. And then later, at 7, 8, 9, you need to bring out the queen. Then in the afternoon, you bring out your rooks. That's how you play the game. Queen is coming out in the beginning itself. It's not doing anything also. It's simply like stuck there, not doing anything. Yeah, there's no threat. It's not attacking you, going into the line of a bishop. So opponent can just, yeah?
So the pawn can also go to f5.
But that will open up his king, right? So when you can attack something with a piece, that would be much better. And that will
So
also...
hex.
h5 is better than f5, but this is much better than both. d5 controls the sender and makes a threat. Did the opponent do it? No. Opponent played bishop g7. So this is a bad move. This is also a bad move. Both your first 2 moves are not good. So you have to change up the way you play the opening. Bishop c4. I think Yogit thought he's trying to checkmate on f7. But queen should be here now for that, not here. Even one moves too far and you're putting a bishop there. Opponent just plays knight h6, attacking the queen. The queen continues its tour on the board to the sender now. d5 is not possible, bishop will take it. Castling happens. So black is in a great position now. Not because black did something great. White did absolutely terrible things. Only one good thing you have done, taking out the bishop. The queen shouldn't be out this early. Anyway, now he brings out the knight. f3 is better, no? Why e2? Why are the pieces getting scared to come out? Knight e2. Opponent continues bringing out his pieces, or her pieces. It's Adya. She's in class now, online class. Okay. Queen to d3. Another extra queen move. Kind of like Dianshi when she moved a queen too much. Knight b4, attacking the queen. Queen goes right into the mouth of the bishop. There's a sniper there. You have to keep an eye out. If you're bringing out your queen, you have to be responsible. No? You have to see if it is safe. You should have gone here to control this. Let's see. No, she doesn't take it. She thought there's a threat. It's not easy to see there. You act like you'll see everything on the chessboard. When it comes to your game, I don't know what you will do. Knight c6. Opponent saves the knight. Yogit realizes he's in danger. He goes away. Opponent repeats. Will Yogit go back? No. He went to a3, which is also a blunder. Why is it a blunder? What can black do? Yes, Sachin.
Sir, knight to c2.
And this time opponent doesn't miss it. That means what was the correct move, Yogit, in this position? What should white have done? The queen is attacked.
Sir, queen to b4.
Jumping on top of the knight. Even b3. b3. 3 na? Okay. So queen b3 is correct, but queen a3 was played. Knight takes pawn. King moved. And then boom. Queen is gone. Do you take with the knight or with the pawn? How do you take back the Anshi?
Knight.
Yeah, knight is better, but he takes with the pawn. Which also gives a free rook. You're completely missing this guy. Yeah. Opponent also misses that. Plays a6. Bishop to b2. That is not going to change anything now. What is the correct move here, Yogit? What should white do in this position?
Sir, knight to c3.
Yeah, knight c3. Bishop e2 is like telling your opponent, look here. There is a rook hanging here. You turn this side and look. Opponent looks and finds out it's a free bishop. And rook is also gone. It's double problem. Now knight c3, 2 moves too late. There goes the rook also. The funny thing is, Yogit actually won this game. So we'll see how that happened. He's now down by a queen, a rook. Yeah, queen and a rook. He's down by a queen and rook, 2 pieces. Opponent plays b5. Bishop goes back to d3. This bishop goes back to its great square on g7. And now Yogit moves his king. I wonder why. Rook b8. Knight to f4. g5. Opponent has to start bringing out the queen. That's yet to be done. Now bishop b7.
It's already almost.
So you are the clock here, is it? Right now, focus on the class, not other things. So bishop to b7. Opponent likes to put the bishops on long diagonals. What do we call it when a bishop comes to this long diagonal, like bishop here? The bishop is fianchetto. It's a fianchetto. When you put a bishop here or here, we call it a fianchetto or a fianchettoed bishop. What do we call it? Fianchetto. Okay. So bishop to b7, attacking the g2 pawn. Yogit is taking the free pawn. Opponent takes the free pawn here, attacking the rook. Rook is only 1 square. Rook g1. The bishop goes to d5, attacking the other pawn. e4. Bishop didn't take the pawn. Bishop went back to e6. Knight came back because don't exchange when you're down material. Rook b6. Kind of an awkward move. The queen is still sleeping. Before the rook, queen should come out. But opponent plays the rook out. Yogit just moves his bishop. Rook c6, attacking the bishop. Knight d4. Saving the bishop and attacking the rook, rook goes back. That's why rook should not wake up so early. Bishop to b3. Should black exchange, Dianshi? Should black play bishop take the bishop?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, of course, because black is up a queen and a rook. But now opponent has only 3 minutes on the clock. She has taken so much time to think it's a 10-minute game. You shouldn't be playing 10-minute games in class. No, you should be sending 15-minute challenge. You sent the challenge or she sent? Do you remember? No. So if you send, you should send 15-minute challenge when you play. Yeah, you won by time. Anyway, not yet. So basically, bishop takes bishop happened, pawn takes back happened, and opponent played another good move, rook g6, another exchange. Yogit doesn't exchange, asks the knight h4. You're playing with one eye closed, Yogit. Your rook is hanging. So when he plays rook g6, you have to move the rook or take. Now she took the rook with check. It's completely winning for black. But now she has only 2 minutes 46 seconds, which is still enough. Right? 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. It's enough to win the game. King e2, only thing is she has to bring out a queen, which will help her win the game fast. Opponent plays rook g4. Yogit saves the knight. Rook takes pawn. King to d3, attacking the rook. Rook f4. King e3. And now opponent got panic and played rook takes knight, which is still okay because you exchange of everything, right? Takes, and takes. She has got 1 minute 45 seconds to finish this game. Will you be able to do it, Saksham? If you had 1 minute 45 seconds, no increment, will you be able to win this game? Don't know. Dianshi, what do you think?
Yes, sir. I would move them to the last rank and checkmate them with
Huh.
the queen and the rook.
Yeah, you bring out the queen with c6, queen out. Yeah, that's it. You should be confident, Saksham, about you have a queen, rook, and knight. If you have 1 minute also, you should be able to win. Just bring out the queen and let her do the job. The queen will do the job along with the rook. So opponent Adya brings the queen this way, queen a8. And here king c5. Yogit's king is the only piece left. And now where should the queen come to, Yogit? If you were black, what would you do?
Sir, queen to a7.
Queen to a7. Dianshi, where would you put your queen?
Queen to c6.
Exactly. Better square. c6. Go close to the king. Not far away. As close as possible. That's where we should aim to go. But opponent played queen a7. King d5. c6. Now only 1 minute 33 seconds left for Adya. Knight check. She's forgetting to use a rook. But to use the rook, she has to move a king and rook here. King f5, knight takes pawn. So whenever you are in these situations, now imagine you have only 30 seconds left. You're up by everything. And you don't think you can checkmate her in 30 seconds. So what you should do is take all these 4 pawns. Then even if your time goes to 0, you won't lose. It will be a draw. There is a rule called timeout versus insufficient material. If there is no material left for the opponent and your time goes to 0, you don't lose the game. It's only a draw. So you should take away these 4 pawns. Then even if your time goes to 0, you will not lose. So that's what she should have done. Anyway, I mean, she cannot do that. That's what Yogit can do if he is low on time. But here Yogit has got 5 minutes 30 seconds. Enough time. And Adi has got 1 minute 26 seconds. So it's still less time to checkmate him. Let's see what she does. Does she bring her queen? Yeah, queen d4. Good move. King goes to g3. Now king h8, rook g8. Give away the knight. Right? And then bring the queen checkmate. To h4 checkmate. But she wants a knight also on the board. Knight f1. She is only 1 minute 11 seconds. King g2. Knight takes pawn. King g3. So she has to see this idea. That's the only way to activate the rook because all the other lines are covered by pawns. So the open file is g5. But she is not able to find that. Knight e4. Still playing correct because she is attacking the pawn. King f4. Knight takes pawn.
Check.
Yeah, check. If she can take these 2 pawns, it will be a draw even if she loses on time. King goes to f3. Queen d2. She's only 51 seconds now. King g3. Knight e4 check. King g4. Again check. Knight f2. King f3 by Yogit. c5. She's trying to get a new queen. 33 seconds still. King g3. Rook b8. She's pre-moving now. Okay, but now she's only 23 seconds. Rook b8. King g2. She finally brings the rook into the game. 20 seconds left. If she can bring the rook here and then queen in, game over. It's so close. King g3. Rook check. 18 seconds left. King h2. She could have finished the game right here. How could she have finished the game? What should Adya have done? Yes, Dianshi.
So knight g4.
Knight g4, king will move.
Sir.
That's not finishing the game. Saksham?
Queen to h6.
Yeah, queen h6. Rook and queen checkmate. Just like you checkmate on this side, you checkmate on the side like this. So rook is covering this, so queen h6 is game over. She has that. With 18 seconds left, she has that option. But she plays knight g4, allowing the king to escape. 16 seconds left. Again knight f2 check. King goes back.
Now also
Again knight g4 check. She's repeating. Yogit also repeats.
a draw.
If she again plays knight f2, it will be a draw, right? Yeah, no, not it. If she plays knight f2 and then king h2 and then goes back, it will be a draw 3 times. Right? This is only 2 times. But now Yogit does not come back. Yogit goes to h4, allowing this checkmate again. Now there are so many ways to give checkmate. Queen here. King moves, cannot move. Queen here is also checkmate. That's the easiest checkmate. With 10 seconds on the clock, she could have done this. But she is not doing it. She went far away. Queen d4. King moves. Still there is checkmate. How to give checkmate, Yogit? Black to play. What do you do?
Sir, queen to g4.
Yeah, queen right next to the king, game over. So that was there for Adya. But now Adya had 4 seconds and she played rook e6. Now there's no chance to win or draw because she's only 1 second left. And now there's no checkmate also. I mean, it's still there. Queen g4 is still checkmate. But only 1 second left. Yogit plays a pawn move on the other side and she lost on time. By the time she understood what's happening and started thinking about checkmate, game over. So time was the reason why Yogit won that game. But in the opening, you played some terrible moves, Yogit. You have to play the opening properly. First step, 2 steps is better. Bringing out the queen, not a good idea. If you bring out the queen, you will suffer the consequences. So now we'll start.